Hi guys, pleasure to meet you all. Again, my name is Jesse Rowe, the host of your G Valley Youth Voices podcast, and I'm here today with Bonnie Venosta to talk a little bit about taxidermy and some upcoming events for youth.
So today it is Wednesday, December 3rd, and on Wednesdays there's two events that happen weekly for youth. There's a book club in Kaz, mostly elementary kids, but teenagers are welcome as well. And those guys meet after school at the library in Kaz for a few hours, and they do different stuff. And the kids who go there, they're also like part of a youth club, and they go on field trips together on PD days, and they do different projects.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh. In the book club, like, do they do readings, or is it like everybody just kind of like silent library setting?
Like, they're encouraged to read books, and often they'll like get a book together and like learn about stuff together. Mm-hmm. But it's not necessarily like have to read to be participating. It's just a place to hang out, really. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So that's for Kaz. And in Low on Wednesdays, there's a hot lunch that our friend who works here, Alex, he goes to the high school at lunch and makes grilled cheeses and soup with the students and provides a free lunch for them. And then he goes back in the afternoon when school finishes, and there's a homework club.
Okay.
So he's in one of the classrooms, and he supports youth who need some extra help with school.
Yeah, he was mentioning that on his way out the door, that he's gone up there now to go help with the homework club.
Yeah. So that's Wednesdays. And then here at the center, at the Venosta station, today there was a young man from Kaz who's 29 years old, and he's working on applying for a grant for an artistic project. So he came to do some computer work here and just have a quiet space to work. And we're supporting him to make those connections, and it's pretty exciting. His project is really cool. It's really nice to be connected with artists in the area, so I'm really happy he's using this place as a resource center.
Yeah, for sure. And this is what we've been encouraging as well, is trying to get youth within the community to come in, talk with us, reach out. And me personally, with the podcast, I'm open and available anytime during the week. If anybody would like to reach out to me, possibly be on the podcast, maybe you guys wouldn't mind giving me a hand with some like camera work or something, always open and available to help you guys out, point you in the right direction, give you some resources. So, yeah.
Thanks, Jesse.
So do you mind explaining a little bit of what you're doing with the taxidermy? I'm guessing it's a new hobby for you.
Yeah, it's a new hobby. It's like an old passion, but a new actual hobby. So here we have a small, I believe, female raccoon that I acquired the other day from a friend. And when I received it, it had been fleshed. So all the fat and the meat was taken off it, and it was a skin that was cased. It's called cased when it's like done like it's a tube still. So basically like the skin comes out of the body, like comes apart, and then it's still intact like a sleeve. So when I received it, I opened it up, I salted it, and then I left it for a day. And then the next day I cleaned it off with a sharp spoon, like all the salt, and the salt absorbs like the fat and the water and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I cleaned it and resalted it for a day. And then I cleaned it again, took the salt out, and then I washed it really well. Most people would not be wanting to do this like inside their homes, but my home is like really a project house. So my kitchen sink, it sees a lot of different things, and this is one of the things it saw this week. So I started working on this skin on Monday. I salted it. I guess I salted it on Saturday, and then Sunday I started the process. Then Monday, next step, and then last night, Tuesday, I washed it really well and then hung it to dry. And also working on this little fox over here, a roadkill fox that I found a few months ago, and it's been kept in salt. So I thought it was a good opportunity to work on them together because they're both small hides.
Yeah.
And so the tanning process is pretty big commitment, because when it's time to stretch the hides, you got to stretch them or they're going to dry. So they came to work with me today.
So is this kind of like what you're doing now? You're like taking off a little bit of the last remnants and like working the skin?
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm doing right now is I'm stretching it. You see how it like becomes white?
Yeah.
When I pull it apart, all the membrane, all the tissues are like breaking
Okay.
And so that's what I want. I want it to be a soft fur so that it's not like papery, but it's really like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't want it to be crunchy. I want it to be really soft and smooth. So I need to break these tissues so that they dry soft.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I had some interesting ideas, but it could just be to like sit on, keep your butt warm.
Yeah.
Or could make some mitts with it. I thought it'd be cool to make my dad a pair of mitts.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, he actually gave me a couple pairs of mitts this winter, and I was like, I should make him a pair of mitts.
Ah.
Yeah.
You should have joined the moms group that my mom's in right now. They're doing a whole bunch of sewing.
Really?
Like Christmas stuff and whatnot.
I love sewing.
So like I'm sure if you spoke with like Judy or something, you know, she'd give you like crash course on how to
Totally.
make like, you know, shoes, socks,
Yeah.
or like scarves, you know.
Yeah, moccasins is a big one too. A lot of people are interested to make moccasins. I'm interested to make some drums with deer hides.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Hunting season was just around the corner, and I acquired some deer skins. So I did the process of fleshing them and putting them in salt, and then having the aspiration that when the springtime comes around, I'm going to make some drums with them and maybe get some people involved who are interested to learn about that. I recently learned that there's a woman who lives in Venosta here, Sheena Jolly, who gives workshops on how to make moccasins with moose hide.
Oh, wow.
So I'm hoping to line up a workshop with her, and I'm wondering if any of you are interested in joining a workshop about how to make fun stuff with leather like moccasins.
And to touch on that as well, because you said you were looking for, you know, youth that might be interested. Say after you get a little bit more experience in this, would this be like a workshop you might provide for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I know me personally, I'd definitely be interested to find out the process to go through. And
When I was in a project here a few years ago, one of the facilitators, their father came to do a workshop with us, and he brought a deer skin that he had kept in the freezer, and he brought some brains.
Oh.
And we did brain tanning. So yeah, we tanned the skin with brain. So that's one way of doing it. So what I used here was a chemical you buy in a bottle, and you warm it up and shake it up and apply it on the skin. But one of the traditional ways of tanning skins is with animal brains. I guess there's like some special magical stuff in there that conditions the skin. So they say an animal has enough brains to tan its own hide.
Okay.
Just enough.
I like that saying.
Yeah, so I did harvest some 3 partial brains last week of deer, and it's in my freezer, and then maybe I'll tackle that process in the spring. With brain tanning, you need to smoke it. You need to make a fireplace or like some kind of system where the hide is sewn shut and it goes over like the chimney so that the smoke from the fire cures it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ah.
We're having a pancake brunch.
Yes, that's right. This weekend, eh?
On Sunday.
On Sunday, and that will be at the Venosta Community Center.
Yeah.
Okay.
The old schoolhouse with where the ball diamond is.
So if you guys want to come enjoy a breakfast, I think Santa Claus is going to be there too.
There's going to be sleigh rides
sleigh
and presents
rides.
for kids. I don't know about Santa Claus, but you never know in these kinds of things.
Yeah,
never
that's
know.
it. Okay. Well,
So it's a fundraiser for Become for the youth outreach programs that we're offering.
yeah.
It's $5 suggested donation. Come one, come all. Come if you don't have any money.
Yeah.
Come if you have a lot of money.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's what's up for this weekend. And other than that, Jessie and I are probably going to be here on Saturday and hanging out, jamming with our instruments, and just having the space open if anyone wants to come by.
Yeah, for sure.
That will be a regular activity on Saturdays here.
Now, I will say that since we are tackling that on Saturday, for this week, our podcast will be a little bit, how do you say that? I guess different. Because I'm sitting with Bonnie here today, and we're shooting our little podcast episode to talk about this, catch you guys up with some youth events going on during the week, this weekend, and still looking forward to, if any of you guys that know me, or if you're from the area, even if you're not from the area, we would love to hear your story, whether your children considered youth, whether you still consider yourself a youth. would love to have you come on, talk about your community, talk about, what would it be? The advantages or the disadvantages that you faced growing up, and what sort of resources you have in your community, if you know of any, and possibly we might be able to help make some connections and direct youth in the right direction.
Exactly. And if no one steps forward to be on our podcast on Saturday, you're going to end up hearing my story or Jessie's story again.
Yeah.
So,
So yes, we would definitely love to have somebody come on.
we need you. We want your voices.
Yeah. And as well, if anybody would say, like, I know I have a couple of friends that are across the country. I could also link with you guys through, say, a Zoom call, Google Meets, or even like we're doing now, say like a Facebook video, and we could connect any way that you guys think possible, because the main goal of this is to start putting youth in contact with each other, to start connecting communities, and again, to bring a voice to youth that feel like they aren't heard. Too many times growing up, we've all heard that, kids are hushed out, they're, supposed to be seen and not heard. So we're trying to flip the script on that. We're trying to provide a safe, comfortable space that you guys can come join us for weekend activities, weekly events, and of course on Saturday we will be doing our weekly broadcast. So you're more than welcome to jump on with me and we can talk about anything concerning you. I love a good debate, topics of discussion, anything that's on your mind. We want you to be able to express and just feel open and free. I don't know if you want to touch on that or anything coming up in the following weeks. Does B&B have anything going on around Christmas time?
I'll let you guys know on Saturday. I'll find out. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Our regular operating hours will not be regular over the Christmas holidays. There's going to be a pause on the after school stuff, but we're going to be doing like a sliding day, I think, and something else.
Okay.
Yeah, but like for youth who are older, I'm going to just go ahead and say that the Saturday nights at the station are kind of going to be reserved for the older teenagers and the young adults. So we'll see how it all pans out. And definitely we'll need some volunteers. So if any of you are parents and want to come spend a bit of time with Jessie and I and check out the station here, see what the awesome work that has been transformed here at the Venosta train station, come and see the buildings, meet us.
Yeah, I think you guys have done some wonderful work with the building since you guys have first acquired it. I think it's a great space for the youth. We got lots of couches and chairs. We got guitars and speakers. And
there's a bicycle hooked up to a grain mill downstairs.
Oh, yeah, I seen that. I was wondering what that was about. If you guys were like producing your own electricity for the place or
something like that.
Okay.
So that's about it for now. Yeah, let us know if you guys would like to do a high tanning workshop, and we'll see if we can get Sheena on board.
Yeah, for sure. And same thing, if you guys want to hop onto a podcast episode in the next following weeks, I guess, or even potentially Saturday, feel free to reach out. So I guess I'll extend this and say thank you guys for watching this far. Thank you for joining both Bonnie and myself.
And these two little guys.
And
or
these
girls.
Two little guys. So we look forward to hearing from you guys and hope to see you again on the next episode. So dirty hand or not, I'm okay.
Thanks, Jessie.
Thank you very much.